Welcome to The Sims 4 Dine Out, where furnishings are top-notch, but the gameplay will make you question your sanity. From placing tables with 4 chairs, at which only 3 Sims will ever sit, to Sims playing musical chairs in ways you never did in elementary school, it truly tests your patience. This guy is a true representation of how we feel as players of the game. And this guy knows what a true dumpster fire lies ahead. I'm going to give the game a try and see how it holds up almost 6 years after its release. Can I make it run as smoothly as you see here, shown in the trailer? Not bloody likely, but it's worth a try. As you can see here, I am a long-time fan of this game. I have almost all the content, which I paid for myself. I don't get anything free, thank you very much. I have everything except for a few packs, and I have disabled mods to give the game the best chance at running smoothly. So let's take a look at some of the information for the game. I don't necessarily buy these games for cash. I'm more interested in the build buy, which for me even today still impresses. I never really look at this stuff when I buy a new pack. I also watched the trailer for the first time recently. I'm not so interested in the gameplay, I just want the build buy items generally. I'm going to play with a family that I've already made. They live here in Mount Komorebi. It shows the last time I saved this particular save was in December. The main character in the save is a guy called Jade Helton. He had a very interesting start. He just wanted to do a bunch of creative things. He started a bakery and it was very, very successful, but eventually he decided that he was going to settle down with his extended family, as you'll see shortly.
Such a bean, Obi.
His voice is so gruff, but honestly, when he first started out, he had hair down to his bottom and looked as if he weighed about 90 pounds soaking wet. Anyway, Jade is a kind of family guy, but he's not married. He originally dated Paka. They split up with no hard feelings. Then Paka branched out on his own and met Johnny Zest. Johnny Zest does what Johnny Zest does best. Samantha fell in love with Jade as his apprentice in the bakery. At this point, she's basically a Jill of all trades. She's pretty badass. Although she and Jade aren't married, they have one kid together, Patrick, who is probably my favorite kid I've ever made in this game. He's creative like his dad. I planned for Paka, who helped raise Patrick and run the bakery, to settle down with Johnny with one kid, but they wound up having triplets. Not gonna lie, these kids are pretty adorable now, but whenever babies age up to toddlers, I always sneak a peek ahead to see what they look like as adults, and oh my god, I will spare you. For now, I'll start with Jade. Let's go ahead and buy a restaurant. I already made one for the sake of this mini review. I'll go ahead and buy it and get us started. We won't really need much money to get started. So the first thing you should do is set up a few details about the place. For example, how much you want the markup to be, if you want any advertisements, if you want to do a menu. I kind of had an Italian restaurant in mind when I decided to make the menu, so that's what I'm going to use. Next, it's important to choose who will be your staff. I try to find people who already have a little bit of a boost in whatever skills they show for the position. Okay, now that we have the staff, I'm going to go ahead and open up and see how we do on the first day. So far, all of my staff have shown up and the first customers have arrived. I'll turn off free will just in case. One of the annoying parts about this pack is that you go around the tables and welcome the customers. And I remember in the past the most annoying thing would be that if they wouldn't be sitting at the table, you can see one guy's not sitting down, this guy is, but so I can greet him. But if they're not sitting at the table, you can't welcome them or talk to them as a manager.
Lubar Conkin?
Weibo Cliff.
Fadish.
Okay, so they're impressed with the service and the decor. Very nice. The waitress is taking their order pretty fast. There aren't any other customers yet. We are a new restaurant, though. I'll get some training out of the way. Well, she ruined my service rating. Although it's annoying if you hire inexperienced staff, it's to be expected. It'd be much better if they just let you hire experienced staff, though. I wanted to prevent the customers from going back here, so I left it for everybody except the household and the employees. But for some reason, it seems they can't go into the kitchen, so I'm just gonna unlock it. And of course, of course, it wouldn't be any of my save files without somebody pranking my toilet. So now I'm gonna have to yell at her. Why are you... You're not my employee, you're my customer. What's wrong with this game? You can come in now. Alright, sweet. This for me is the worst part about running a restaurant. It's so repetitive. I wish you could have a floor manager do it. Bills ain't no joke. Oh, okay. The food came up pretty fast. And she didn't drop it, which is a relief. Are y'all gonna eat it, or... Like, it really makes me question why they're dining out together, but... Oh, at least it looks like one of them likes the food. Let me check the quality. It's not so bad. And luckily more customers are coming. Alright, the first group is done eating. They gave me a 3-star. And the second group is being seated. This is going better than I expected it to. I spoke too soon. Why is there some random lady taking out trash in my restaurant? Oh, but even Agatha's on her best behavior. She's being nice. Yeah, I don't care if you sew so long as you give me that 4-star. And stay seated. She keeps f***ing up my service rating. Okay. I know the two tables are talking to each other. But as long as they get up, I'll be alright with that. This is going swimmingly. Oh, they love me. The only thing that's wrong is this lady. Like, what is going on? She stole my cup. This one too, like what the actual fuck? I want to be happy that the waitress didn't drop the food, but now there's like 3 people in my bathroom that are not customers. And Jade's just hovering. It's so weird that as a player, you just stand around like a plebe. How do you mess up fruit and yogurt that bad? You gotta work with me here. Now the waitress is picking up cup from the bathroom. My girl, I feel your pain. This is not what I'm paying you to do. She hasn't dropped one plate. I'm so proud of her. And the people are still sitting down. I almost want to cry. Oh my god, what did the chef mess up this time? Oh, it's just olives. I was like, I don't even know what I thought he was trying to serve her. Can you watch your mouth in my restaurant? Thank you. Oh, okay, we got another set of 3 stars. And the last customers for the day also giving me a 3-star. Pretty awesome sauce. I'll go ahead and close up now. Not bad for the first day. And the staff is heading home straight away, which is also what I like to see. And the restaurant's basically clean because Jade was helping clean up because he didn't have anything else better to do. Can I help you, or... Okay, bye. Not bad for the first day. Let's get Jade home and let him unwind. This is the life. I would kill to be one of these kids. Dinner with a family friend. Everybody's just sitting and eating normally. Still kind of jealous, not gonna lie. I forgot what skills he has. I must have played this family for a long time. I remember this was partly how they got rich. He almost always paints masterpieces, and they would sell high-cost items in the bakery as well. I love this house. I high-key wish I was one of these kids right now, even though they're watching a blank TV. Johnny is an entertainment career, so I think I'll use him as a musician this time, and that'll hopefully increase my atmosphere rating. He looks like such a dad. Okay, I'll bring Jade and Paka along too to manage the customers just in case we get a little busy. Not this outfit though. Okay, now I'm gonna try to get Johnny to play the guitar. And I am sure this is my fault because I have a habit of making really cramped builds because I want them to look really realistic and homey, and second, it's kind of easier to manage, but wayfinding is a problem at times. Okay, staff is showing up, which is good. I'll try to get Johnny to play again, and he's going outside. I knew it. It won't be so bad as long as the hostess brings the guests outside. And again, like literally until anything happens, your Sims have nothing to do. They just sit around, and they just sit around until the host does what she's supposed. Why are you all mad? You mad, bro? It was your girl who told you that that handlebar mustache was gonna look good. Don't you go stomping like I owe you money? Get your girl. Okay, temper tantrum? Okay, luckily she's bringing them outside. I didn't expect her to do that, but that's pretty awesome. We should have another table shortly, so I brought Paka over here, but I guess they're not seated yet. There's not much going on inside either. I probably don't need two Sims here. It looks like they're about to be seated. Hey, yo, my man. May I ask why your ass is still sitting out here? Lord, today. Looks like he's on the move. Oh, it's Katerina. She worked with us at the bakery. Hell yeah, you should. I kind of noticed a problem, and that's that the people are kind of listening to Johnny and tipping him. Which, you know, I'll take the money, but that's one of the reasons why they're standing up, so that's also my fault. Why is your kid angry? What did you do to him? For as much as they hate her, when she takes their order, she sure brings their food on time, like hot and fresh without dropping it on the floor. And I don't know, she looks plenty polite when she talks to them, too. Also, there was this pop-up complaining about my chef's skill, but all this food is either normal or excellent quality, so I don't know what's going on. Okay. A few more satisfied customers. Let's see if we can squeeze in one more customer. Nice. Okay, I'll have Paka do the training for the chef. And it looks like Johnny has to go to work, so I'll just send him off now. Thank you for your help, Johnny. Johnny Zest. This golden snatch just stole my salt and pepper shaker thing. Show you who's who. Hey, my rating increased. I think if you catch them, it'll go into your inventory, but I don't see it in here. Okay, well, looks like I'll have to buy another one. This is really annoying. Okay. Oh, that was new. Okay. This meal is so awkward now. This lady is like, I came here with a literal thief. She's like a literal klepto. I don't want to be sitting next to her. I think I accidentally broke the lady when I replaced the item she stole, so I'm just gonna close it up now. There's always one that just won't leave. You're stirring air, my guy. Alright, there he goes. Masterpiece painting. For the final bit, let's see what it's like to go to a restaurant. I'll just find one off the gallery, and I'll play as Katerina for old time's sake. Notice how she's traveling alone. It's super dark. I wasted some time trying to put some lights on, or lights in, but it turns out that the seating is outside, so to get a table. And for some reason I wanted to do it in first person mode. The goal here is to see how long it takes her to get her food if she ever gets it. And some of you already know it's going to be a while, so I'm going to make it 4 times speed. Yeah, I don't know why these cats are here, because with you as my witness, I definitely didn't invite them along for the ride. I find it hilarious that there's a window by the toilet. And of course her washing her hands in the kitchen. Oh hey, Mr. Puma. I don't know what he wanted, but it totally gave me "can I help you with anything" vibes. At this point I got impatient and thought something was wrong, so I tried to get her to order again, but then she went up to get some feathers that a cat left for her, so then I had to teleport her back to her seat. And finally, that took a long time for some bread with cheese on top, but at least she got it and she sat and ate it and eventually paid for it, and then that's the end of it. So because I like building, I can admit that's the reason why I have spent so much on this game over so much time without realizing how much of a ripoff it was. I do feel as though I've let my fellow Sim players down by constantly giving EA money when they fail so hard at letting the Sims team make good content. While I'm not unhappy with this little trial, a part of me still doesn't get the point of it. There are just certain things I'd rather do in a life simulator, especially things with kids, regarding school and like a preteen stage and things like that. And, if the packs are just going to be buggy, I'd rather they not release anything. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed and thank you so much for watching. Peace.